Those of you who are considering adopting the Practice of Statistics 7th edition, which we're really excited about because of its alignment to the CED and to the AP exam as it stands, some of you may be hesitant because you've heard that College Board has launched a draft, a revision to our course that may take effect with the May 2027 exam if the feedback that they've received allows them to move forward that quickly. We know that from some other AP courses that have been revised, they have sometimes gotten the feedback and then delayed the rollout for at least a year. So here's what we know now. For sure, for the next 2 school years at least, the current exam and the current CED are in effect. And right now, we believe that the TPS 7E effort is the best aligned option for you. Sort of my argument when I was thinking about textbooks for kids was, what is the best thing for my students today? Like, I don't want to think about what's going to be best in 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. I want to think about what's going to help them most right now to be successful in the course and to do well in the exam. And my answer on that would be, regardless of what College Board decides to do, TPS 7E is the best option available to make it possible for you to use all of the resources of AP Classroom with them to get them prepared for the exam that they're going to have in 2025, 2026, and maybe even a year or 2 after that while College Board figures out all of the things they might like to do in the redesign. So I would urge you to think about what's best for kids now, take a close look at TPS 7 and the resources to support it, and don't wait. If you have the opportunity and the budget money now, you may not have it again in a few years. That's the reality of how things work. So give it a good close look. Don't be too hesitant, because if the College Board does change anything, we'll be sure to provide supporting resources for all the teachers and students who have adopted TPS 7 to support them if the College Board makes any kind of dramatic changes. From what we've seen of the proposed revised course framework for AP Statistics, all of the changes are about eliminating content. We don't think that they'll end up eliminating quite as much content as what they've proposed originally. I think they were floating that out there to get reactions from high school and college faculty. But whatever the case of things they decide to trim, the good news is that they have repackaged a couple of the units that they currently have in a way that would make it easy to use TPS 7E to continue to teach the course. Yes, there may be 1 or 2 topics that you would end up having optional. You wouldn't necessarily decide to teach them with your students, but they would still be available, and it would still be easy to design your course to flow into the new CED whenever that comes out.